I got caught.
Well, you know what, Mike? The good news is that I've been out there for a number of tree lighting festivals at the zoo. I can guarantee you those folks have hunkered down and tied down that tree because tomorrow the winds are going to be howling across the area. In fact, you'll probably even begin to notice the winds later tonight. Here's a live look outside right now. Things relatively quiet, but if you look there in the distance on the flag, you can certainly see it beginning to stretch out. We have a wind advisory in effect for the entire viewing area. This is for tomorrow, really, and we're talking we could see wind gusts peaking in the 40 to 50 mile an hour range. This is without storms. This was without rain, any severe weather. In fact, check this out. Here's a look at wind gusts. And even by midnight tonight, wind gusts will begin to approach 30 miles an hour. And commonly throughout the day tomorrow, 30 to 40 mile an hour wind gusts are a good bet, even through the daytime hours. Tomorrow, again, wind's still going to commonly peak close to 40, maybe 45 miles an hour. These are in wind gusts. Now, this is without severe weather. This is without rain as well. So we could have spotty power outages anywhere across the area and maybe even some tree limbs down. And even tomorrow night, this is at 10 o'clock, we'll still have very blustery conditions post-rain and even as colder air begins to move in here. Check out Futurecast. It's going to be quiet the next couple of hours. If you're heading to any high school playoff games, you'll be in fine shape. The weather won't be a concern. After midnight, though, the chance for rain will begin to increase. I don't expect a lot of rain late tonight or even a lot of rain during the morning on Saturday. In fact, if you have early Saturday plans, you should be in good shape. Anytime, though, after lunchtime, really, I'm thinking, and then more specifically after 3 into the 4 o'clock time frame, here comes a gusty line of downpours. There may be some thunder embedded in this, but really the real story will be the wind and rain, and this pushes through as by 7 o'clock, most of it is over with, at least the rain, that is. The winds will continue to howl right through the night. So here's kind of the breakdown of this Saturday system. The threat for some overnight showers tonight, and then a band, a really enhanced band of heavy rain and wind from about 3 to 7 tomorrow afternoon as a cold front crosses through the area. And remember, even after the rain ends tomorrow night, it's still going to remain quite blustery out as temperatures really begin to take a nosedive. So outside right now, temperatures are going to hold here the next couple of hours in the mid-40s, 45 in Mason, Hamilton at 48, 47 Florence, 46 down there around Falmouth. So clouds are beginning to spill in. This is the windy storm system. It's out over Iowa tonight. It's going to make a beeline for Chicago over towards Detroit and eventually drag this cold front across the Ohio Valley. In case you're wondering, here's a preview of your Thanksgiving forecast. I told you yesterday it looked relatively quiet. That remains the case. I still expect a good deal of sunshine, and I think we've settled on temperatures. It's going to be a chilly Thanksgiving, starting out in the low 40s Wednesday and on Thanksgiving Day itself, and then probably top out in the low 50s on Friday. So here's your forecast. Quiet the next couple of hours, and then rain arrives after midnight. Again, the winds will also begin to gradually increase, 47 for a low. Tomorrow, afternoon rain and windy, sustained winds of 20 to 30. Remember, those gusts could top 40, maybe upwards of 50 miles an hour at times. 62 for your high. Here's your day planner. 56 to start out in the morning. Again, the driest time frame tomorrow will be the first half of the day before it turns windy and wet, and then temperatures fall in the evening. We fall all the way down to 35 by Sunday morning. Sunday's going to be a brisk and cold day. And then here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Lots of sunshine next week. At least it's dry, and that's good news for folks either flying or hitting the roads across the area. There's your chilly weather Wednesday into Thanksgiving Day. But notice for the tree lighting on Friday night, Cherie, in the afternoon at least, temperatures will be in the 50s, and then, of course, it'll turn a little chilly during the evening.
All right, Kevin, thanks. I'll still need a space heater.